Hello, welcome to today's tutorial on package 4 product video advert. Okay, I am by name Obafemi and I'm your coach for this course video tutorial, and this is one of the best course in Nigeria on smartphone video tutorial. Alright, so right now we are logging into the package 4 of this silver level. I have gold level. Now we are currently on silver level. Okay, so using kinemaster. Now this is the project that we're going to do. Yeah, listen to it. Welcome back. This is a short video on what we are going to be doing on this project. So it's a very short video and very creative. You can see the way the shoe is moving. If you watch it very smoothly, you will understand the way the shoe move from here and then the background. So if you showcase your product like this, or you do this for your client, you can have more than two screen or three screen. I just did here because of the project, though it is in my portfolio. And I add it to my portfolio, so every course, every project I'm teaching you, I'm adding to my portfolio in a way. So now let's move on. So we are going to start this circle. This circle actually has some gradient. This small circle has a gradient. If you look at it very well, you see that it has a gradient. The gradient is on it. So I'm going to work on the gradient right now from Pixar Lab. So let's go to Pixar Lab. Now, before we go to kinemaster, I want to show you something that is very important, and this is it. So before you go to kinemaster, so that you can know the area that you have to put the shapes, because I set the shapes. If you look at the small shape very well, you see that I set everything at one. Is it one template? Okay, so that's it. So the way I did is that the first thing I came to do here is that I first of all draw a circle here. So imagine my circle, let me just say this color. So choosing my preferred color to circle here. So I draw it there, make it big as I am, don't allow it to touch that press. Okay, alright. So making the circle big as I want. I think the first place I first put the circle is this place. So the circle should be something here. So setting it very well to your desired ratio. So this is my own desired ratio. Then I bring the product in for it. Just watch the way. Okay, so what I will do now, following the color of this shoe, you see a color on it. That's why I use that color, so it make it cool. So I'm going to use this capture. That's what I'm going to use. So you just need to capture and save. So I'm going to form the circle on it. So let's go to the Pixar Lab now. And when you log into your Pixar Lab, so this height will show you 1280 by 1280. So we need to change it to 16:9 because that's the size of our video. So that will be, so we can just do hit here, just use YouTube thumbnail, or just type 16:9. They give the accurate length, still the same thing. So easily it can choose the size that we want. So this is 16:9 or YouTube thumbnail. Also that's 1280 by 720. So anyone you want there. So now we are going to delete this text. Okay. So we are going to bring in our image. So from gallery. So okay. Okay, so once you bring in your image in, so go to this icon down here. So then go to relative and size. So I'm viewing it in horizontal position because of the phone view, so that you can still read the videos. Now right now, so we have brought in our image, so very good. So the next one is to click on plus and bring it shape. So we're going to use circle. Alright, so we're going to go to color, so we're going to go to gradients. We need gradient color, so let me show you how it is done. So we have a gradient here, the first one. So checking the code from the color, so that is the code. This is the code. You can see the code here, so you can copy it down. Okay, then we have the dimension like this. Okay, so the next one is this one. So let me show you the code. So this is also the code, so you can copy down, then we have it like this, then we are good to go. Okay, so we just need only one of that shape here. So the first thing is to bring in one here, so just follow how I did it here. Then you can copy, go here, we duplicate this, copy, take it here. So I'm using 4 of these. Actually I can just duplicate it to be 4 because it will be 4. Okay, so the first one, I put one there, one here, and here, then so following my arrangement, so I give it one here, then the other one here, then the one here. So that's how I arrange it, so you can get the logic of my arrangement. So by that, so we are good to go. So you can see that we have only one template here. So the next one that I'm going to do now is click on here, then hide this one. So notice that you lock it before you are moving, so that you don't move it together. So now I'm going to hide it. So we have it in a way like this. So we are going to go to here, so go to the transparent edit, so make it a transparent. So then we are now going to save it. So save image. Alright, so we have already saved that. So I come back to Pixel. So in a way, since we are using 2 screens, so if we are using more than that, we can manipulate it here or manipulate it at kinemaster. So I think the best way to do it, well, for you to do it everything how you want it to slide. So we are giving it 2 slides. So what we need to do now to this the pictures of this shoe, we are going to go to crop. So click on crop, then you are going to split to flip it, so that it flip here. So in a case if you are arranging it in such a way like this, so we are now going to rearrange it. So taking this one here, then this here, then this, we can let me just put it here, then this should in the way move up. Alright, good. And one way or the other, this is what we need. So this here can just move back like this. So we are able to arrange this one very well, so you can see it. So it's very good. So the next thing we are going to do is to hide that one again and save it. So we are even if we want to do more than 2 screen, we can just manipulate this with this. So because we are going to be using the 2 aspect, maybe one here and the other here, you get. So now let's go. So I'll just save it. So that's all. Then I will meet in kinemaster. Alright, one more thing that I forgot to tell you is the first screen that we see on the video. So the first screen, let me just give this, if you just see have some background, maybe black or whatever. So I'm going to bring it because their particular shape of like a WhatsApp is not in kinemaster, so I brought it out here. So we are going to just rotate it, so just leave it here. Yeah, So let's leave it here. So we are going to use a color for it. Oh, no. Okay. So we are going to go to color here, change it. Okay. I want to use a very deep like orange color, just like that. Let me see. Okay. I think this one is okay for it. So that's alright. So just rotate it here. It went down. So the second, we are going to hide the bottle, then make this one transparent. Don't forget to save your work when you're working with, like on this project, because you might make a mistake and need to just come and move it here. Though you can move it, I mean maybe you want to change the shape entirely, and you can just come and replace it. Okay, so let's save this one. Then let's make this template transparent. So save this first one. Okay, back to our template. So we need to calculate. Okay, so this one, let's just move this one because it will be at the back of this page. So that's good. So we can now extend this one as far as we can. Okay, so the next one is to bring in our images. Alright, so let's enlarge this. Before we enlarge it, let me crop some side. So let's just crop so that we'll be able to see what we're enlarging. So you can see, so I enlarge it, I'm able to hold on to the arrow. Okay, good. So let me work on these two, give it like this. Okay, so okay, on this now, just to arrange it. Okay, one day. Okay, so I'm just trying to make it small a little bit. So duplicate it again. So because of the code that we give to you, that's why it's like that. Okay, so we are moving. So I want to duplicate this bigger one. So yes, add it to be at that particular place. Okay, then this one, duplicate it, be here. Okay, you guys not serious. So I can use my two finger to just zoom it in. Okay, more good. So putting it here, good. So also putting it here, but just make it more smaller. So make it more smaller. Good. Okay, good to go. So the next thing we are going to do, we should have do it together actually. So I forgot. So click on the circle. So we're just going to give it a contrast. Feed of it. So okay. So I want to just get some color effect out of it. Okay. Yeah, this is what I want for it, so I can just apply to all. Don't worry, I'm going to change this. So I apply to all, and this I'm going to change it back. Anyway, I can delete it and bring another one. Good. Okay. Maybe I should bring another one because. So let's bring another one. Can just expand it. Yes. Okay. So all this one and change. Can just open it. So good. Good. Alright, so I'm just trying to change everything back again. Also, this didn't have color, so we are done with this. It just remain the bigger one here. There's some color I need to change there. So, right, okay. I want to change the color. So let's change the color to 0. Maybe this thing is just picking up. 0, 0. Okay, then 0. Then this 0. Alright, 0 should be 0. It should be 0. Good. So we only apply to the circle and the small that was like icon that seems like was a icon. So the next thing is for us to write our text. So we have alt. So we have alt. Okay, so we are going to enlarge this. So we are going to what we want to write is alt market sale. Okay, let's duplicate it. Okay, so alt market sales. So we can make it smaller. So alright, good. So then the market, then we are going to change it to sales. Give the L to be on this. Okay, in a way, just for me something very nice there. Good. So up to up to up to Alright, great. Up to 50% discount. Or 50%. Good. Good. Automarket says up to 50% discount. Alright, good. So the next now, I'm going to copy one of the automarket says. Just good. Alright, so this is how you should write your own fashion. So I've already written my own here. So you can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, more than that. So just write it very big. So make it more bigger. Just use your two hands, make it more bigger. So anyway, you can use it to be black just to forward trace it. So the next is that we should go to this place, go to the line, adjust it. Okay, good. So that we have it in a way like this. Right, so it's the changing. Right, good. Using your two finger, it is very easy for you. I want at least to capture 3. Good. So send send it to the back. So the fashion, send it to the back. Okay, good. So change it back to white. Good. So now go here to your shadow, on the shadow. That's good. So I'm going to give it 1 plus 1. Oh, good. So you can see what we give it here, plus 1. Good. So the next thing is to use a shape here. Good. Rotate it here. And then rotate it. So I want us to use black for this one actually. Okay. Just trying to make it one thing. Okay. Make it down. Then duplicate it. So then just duplicate one of the text. Okay, prevary discount. Then change it to fashion. Then make it black. Good. Take this hammer up. You see? Good. Okay. Then I'm going to expand this one from the text here. Just use the character. Good. Good. Let's give it a plus something. Okay, we are good to go. So we are good to go. So the last thing but not the least, let's change the color of this to this. Then the color of the other one to the color of the WhatsApp icon there to this. So I'm showing the color code. This is the color code. Okay. Right now we are good to go. Now there is a little bit of work here I'll show you. So we're going to do it story. So give it an animation. We're going to give it an animation. Before I give it an animation, let's also animate some part of this. Okay. Yes. So some part of this will be somehow. You can see the way I adjust it to 0.461 seconds. That's not even a second, that's milliseconds. Okay. This also can just give it like this little bit. Then this also. Okay. Then this. Just adjusting this one small. 1.417. You can see 500. That's in milliseconds. Okay. Alright, so we're good to go. So we're going to cut this one here to the left. Okay. So looking at any of it that is not balanced, to the right, sorry. Also to the right. Then these two to the right. So balancing with the text, everything is cool. So first, let's give this an animation. Okay, this will have a clockwise animation. Oh, sorry. Let's just give it a slide to the right. Yeah, good. Okay, this is what I'm trying to target. So I'm going to give this one the clockwise 0.5. Okay, that's very good. So giving it an animation of this. Okay. Click the plus, take this one back, then just move it here. Don't worry about it. Why it's not displaying. That's it. Okay. I want to increase the length of this and see how it will be. Okay, let me give it another animation because the scatter. Okay, yeah, I just want something like it's dropping to that side. As it's coming out, you can see. That's what I just want. So right now, this guy, oh, good. So the other one too, just a pop-up animation. Good there. Okay. Then we are going to give it a keyframe. Go here. Then take it here. Okay. Good. Then also this one, pop-up animation 0.5. Then I'm going to give it an in animation. Take it in plus. Sorry for that. Then take it to this side. So you can see the guy scattered from the beginning. Then this one, let's give it a fade 0.5. So then in animation, then key animation, keyframe rather, can just give the keyframe in, then come out good. So this we are done this. Okay, this we are also done with it. So let's see the way to move. Okay. So then this guy, so I'm going to give it an in animation, something like no, up down, yeah, capture it, good. Okay, increase it a bit. So it's between the middle of 1 and 0.5. So then all the fashion and this discount, I'm going to give it. So I wish it should be slide down like this. Good. Then also slide down. Okay, good. Go slide down. Good. Then this one can just be a slide to the right. 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 And down to the right. Let's give it like this. And discount from up and down to up. Yeah, good. So you can see the way we have it. Ah, good. Okay, this is good. So now giving a feed here, have it in a way like this, feel cool. Okay, so immediately you can see it move. So now we are going to bring in our this guy. So we are going to bring the one we did in Pizza Lab to enlarge it to the frame of the video. Good. So we have already enlarged it to the frame of the video and it look cool. Okay, now we need it one more thing. We need a shift here. So I'm going to go to the craft or mask. So I own the marks, I own the shapes, then I give it a triangle, but in a way somehow look blur, but don't worry. So I'm going to lower it, bend it like this, lower it more, then take it here or whatever. Good. So let's just place it here and leave it there. Okay. Then actually this now is not easy now. We can in a way stretch this one out here. Just have a test here. Then the fashion, stretch it out here. Just have a test here. We are going to duplicate this one actually. You understand why I duplicate it? Because of it going up. So I'm just going to take this one to the left. Then this now to the right. Okay, in a way we are able to balance it. Sure. So we are able to take this one to the backward. Send to the backward. Okay. Right. So let me just follow this so that I can break it again. So I'm going to split it. Okay. So let me take it backward. So that's what I'm avoiding. Okay. Now taking this now, still need more shape. Let me just duplicate this one. I'm going to go to the masking and half it. A little more larger. Then I'm going to crop it. Good. So let me take it again. So just take it here. Good. So then the fashion, I'm going to change it. So have this one, have it. Then I'm going to give it a stroke. Okay. Just one stroke plus one. Yeah. But with the color of what we are targeting. So with this color, now we're having a good feel. Okay. Right now let's cut our split it. Then I'm going to have the color. Yes. So the name. Okay. So I'm going to duplicate it to give another name. The full name, sorry. So there's a secret I want to tell you, that sometimes when you start working like this, it might very look stressful, because for me to, I've already practiced this before starting anything to teach, so it's very easy for me to illustrate it. So the first thing you have to do is just to follow your diagram, or to follow. It might look rough when you're starting, but don't worry, it will look much better when you finish it. So it's just that, just be, I can't say just be creative like that, is keep on practicing. Replicate what you see that I did, replicate what you see that other did. So that's how you begin to come up. So this is it. So now we have already written the name. Okay. Okay. So before we animate it, one more thing here. Now on the neck here, let me duplicate it. So I want to write something here. Very small. So I'm going to make it black. So medium, change the font. So you can see that I'm working with two fonts actually here. Good. So giving a 2021 model, you can see that we have achieved what we need to achieve. So first thing I will animate is the triangle and that up there. Okay, good. So I'm going to give it a keyframe here, give it a plus keyframe here, go to the back there, then just take it here, just take it, just make sure that it's just straight. Good. So then I'm going to give it an all animation, so you can see the way it's moving. So I'm going to give it all animation of blinking, so that when it's moving, you think that it's entering something there. So you can see it now. So we're good to go here. So by the time it's syncing, the screen move on. So that's just it. Yeah, this can just move here. Okay, just a little bit. Okay. Okay. Okay, don't worry about that. So the next thing now is for all. So you have to be very careful here because of the animation. So the circle, give it a key a plus keyframe here, and that is a probably given at this place. So that's the same keyframe we are going to give to the shoe, so that it can move together. A plus keyframe also here. So we are going to give it to move from here, so that it meets us there. You can see. Then one more thing is that we are going to give a plus animation here, following to plus one. Then at this place now, I'm going to just check it here, so it comes like this. Actually good. So you can see the way it come. I think the keyframe is too small. Okay, so I want it to be the back keyframe. Okay, good. All right, let me just use this one because I don't want it to land sorry for that. Good. So that's it. So it's cool. So it's cool. So let's move the circle, keyframe, go here. So I'm just going to move the circle here. So that's just it. Okay, you can see the way it's sliding. Alright, we still have a lot of work to do. No, not just lots of work like that. Okay, so the let me cut this so we can have a free flow. Split. Okay, split it. Okay, so you can see the way the all this one. Now we're going to give it a slide from the right to the left. So let's see. No wipe actually. We don't need wipe. That's what we need. So that it will look like it move with it. It move with it. Then we have to still move it here so that yeah. So good. So just cut to the left. Then nickel to the left. So we use the measure of the first one we animated. So then we are going to give it an in animation. Same in animation on the left, from the right, sorry. Okay, from the left here. So same animation, same 1 seconds. Okay, good. So you can see now that's very good. So the next thing we are going to deal with now is our shape. Okay, I'll deal with that. Let's deal with this shape first before we go. So this one will just come from the down, up, side up. I want to be like a pop-up. Yes. So I want it to be in that format. Then this one, which is the last one to deal with. So it's going to come out. Before we do that, okay, I'm going to duplicate it because I need a particular screen there. So on this, good. Yeah, I just want this one to be here. Okay. So this now I'm going to cut it to the left. Then the key animation. So it just come like this. Oh. So at the back I'm supposed to go to data. Okay, good. So we need to give this to also an in animation. I give it a plus here so that in a way, let me see, in a way, good. I want the shoe should land. Okay, after landing, that's when I want this one to come out. Good. So giving it in. Okay, good. Yes. So that's when I want it to come out. So in a way we have two screen now. Okay, good. So it remains the fashion at the background. So this one is very easy to do. Just give it, let's give it a right. So it just have a move. Okay, good. So that is it. Now I'm moving to the next slide. Okay, the next slide now is another shoe entirely. So from here, so just measure it here, then click here. So I'm going to draw another circle here, but it will be of this color. That's some not totally black like that. So you can just copy the code here. So to move into, okay, yeah, not totally black. So okay. So now let's move. Good. Alright, so we are going to bring in our ball. Okay, so this is it. So we're going to take it here to the frame size. Good. So but we are going to work on the color here. Just lower this. So I lower the brightness, contrast, and some saturation. So that's all. So it become this color gradient of that color. Alright. So in a way to, okay, okay, let me duplicate it. So still remains small. Okay, good. That's what I want to take out there. Good. So trying to know the format. So I'm going to bring in the shoe. Okay, you have to notice that all these things I follow the color of the shoe. So it just make it to be somehow cool. So I follow one color out of the color of the shoe. Okay. So it make it somehow nice. So this fashion I'm going to go here. Okay. Yeah. That's already give me the actual things I need. Okay. The next thing here is for me to have this kind of shape that's here. So I'm just going to duplicate this one, then bring it in. Good. So I'm going to bring it here. Use the same color. Okay, good. So our test now, I'm going to bring it out after the other. So just change the color. Okay. Alright. So I'm going to change the color of this. Then this now remain the black. Okay. So I'm going to change the name of this ear mask, so it's a different name. So want something, so I'm going to bring this. So okay, so just trying to manipulate things around here. Let's see. Little vivo, little vivo, yeah. Okay, so I want the J to form that place, so that's what I'm trying to do. Good. So Nick Ejara. So the 2021, yeah, let's make it so in a way it's very far to the shoe actually, very far. So let me shift it a little bit okay, then the neck, then let's move up a little bit, yeah, okay, good. So okay, so we're able to get it here now, we're able to get it, sorry. So in another way, so bring this in. Okay, so we're good to go here. So what we just mean, let me give it a count and cut it so that we can deal with the animation. Then this, you know, we do it, duplicate it, and this to the left, then this to the right. Okay, following this, we can just cut this one, let's split it. I'll just need only one text more, so just split that one. Okay, good. So the same animation, but this one will now come from the left to the right. So and then the first one is to for we to go for animate the shoe. Okay, yeah, we're going to give you, don't forget it's 30 animation, 30 keyframe. So the first one, take it here, just take it here. The second, there's a middle one here. Maybe to just rotate it here, like it eats something there, and I can like this. Yeah. So the next one is the circle. Let's look at the animation of this one. First one is that. So I think I remember some keyframe I need to use that I forgot. Okay. Then another keyframe of this one. Don't worry, just follow through. So I want to rotate the circle, not just rotate, but in a way move it forward and backward, so that I can easily get something done there. Okay, now take the circle, that place to here. Now the circle, take it here, then it move back here, so you can see. So when it come here, so don't just worry, we are going to get it. Okay. Good. So we're able to get it now. Then at the middle here, I'm going to make this one here, so that it look like it eats something there, come back. So that's just the simple things, and it gives it a very natural animation. Okay. Alright, so we are going to give the okay, we are done with that. This, just cut it a little bit left, just like that one. A bit left. Yes. So we are going to bring it in there. Okay. Yes. Then take this here. Good. So I want to move this a little bit here, so that it goes with that one, so that it move with the circle. Okay, that's good. That's good. So this one, let's just give it a fade. A fade. A fade. Let's give this one some fade. Yes. So then the shape just me a little bit. Yes. So we are able to get it. So it remains the name. I think we get the name. Just need to Let's cut it to the left, to the left, to the right, to the right. Okay, this fashion we don't need to cut it. The fashion we don't need to cut it. Just need a little cut there, not up to that one. Okay, then we give the fashion uh, right animation. Good. So the animation is too much. Let me give it 1 second. It's too much. Use 0.5. Alright, that's good. So we're able to get this now. So I'm moving to the next slide, which end the. So the first one here, I'm going to give it a red. The outline red. The outline of this, I think we give it an outline should just be ash color. Then this should be removed. Yeah, that's the only mistake there. Then this should go back, send back. So that's the last screen. So I'm going to just change it to order now. Order now. So, but I'm going to make it red since I want to use red out here. Okay. Then let me copy this 2020. I want to use the typo. Okay, so this is the typo I'm going to use. So let's bring it here. Get to write my distance to it. To this character text option, just load the line. Okay, let me check the space between it. I think the space here. Okay, it's not bad. So okay, so one more thing here is that the shadow is still there. Let's remove the shadow. Okay, the shadow shouldn't be at the back here again. Let me check. All right, good. So we're going to give this animation in just in animation, wipe to the right. Let's give the wipe to the left, 0.5. Then also this one, then we are going to this one to the right, so 0.5 also. So now it remains one thing before I forget it. So I want to give it a shape and just look at what I do. Okay, make the color of this shape same thing with this. Okay, let's go to crop and mask. I've marked it to okay. I've marked it to this actually. Very good. So once do it like that triangle. Okay, it's good. So I'm going to make it here. Then go to my keyframe. Go here. Paste plus. Then go back. I'm going to take it back here. Something, there's something, there's something, there's something. My God. Okay. Okay. Yes. I want it to have a little speed there. That's what I want to do. So at the back here, just take it somewhere. Put back here. So then, all animation, I want it to be clockwise animation. Yes. So in a way, this is a shoe about. So in a way, it seems like it's showing the strength of the shoe. Okay. So we have it like this here. Good. So take this to the right. Okay, good. So can see the next thing here. The function, let's increase it is to so yeah. So we are done with this. So we just need the cuts, yes. So what we need here now that remain now is just the sound and the music. That's just what we need. So let's export it so that we give another template for it. Okay, one more thing before we export it, I'm looking at something there. The function here, I don't think we animate it. Function here, just don't, and the shape we didn't animate it. So now this function, actually, okay. There's some that we didn't touch here. So the first function, which is the background one, you can give it a fade. Yes. So then the function at the right hand side here. So I'm going to give it letter by letter. Yes, 0.5 letter by letter. Then this one, let's give it a pop-up of 0.5 or lesser than that actually. So the same thing here. Okay, good. Let me check again. So let's play it and see. So you can see all this color, cool color. So that's good. So you can see the eyes is following the movement of everything. Okay. Good. So I'm using breathtaking from kinemaster, so you can get it from downloading it just on your network. Okay, right now I'm not on my network connection because of message. So let's go back and work. Alright, so as you know that I used to work on sound very well, so listen to this now. There's some aspects I need to cut. Okay, yes, like this one now. I will have to cut this here. I want this to be split. Then I want it to come to air. Actually, I'm not using just sound. I'm using music now. So since some sound is in this music, so I'm just using directly. I just want to work on beats here. So as it's transiting out, so this should be like this. Good. So as it like this, so that's it. So this one just cut it here. So you can see the way it transits out. So the same thing here, same thing here, the same thing here. So you can see the way I cut the sound, same thing here. Then I leave a gap so that the music can just close up. So I'm going to cut it where it's the music has the music wave is somewhat low, so that's why I like to cut it so that it makes sense. So let's see. So you can see same thing here. I need to just focus this one split here, take it to where it needs our attention. Good. Then this cut it here where the wave of the music is here. I think I'm good to go there. Good. So we have finished the project actually. So let's see it.